What's good, YouTube? Breaking news. Tatianna Suarez pulls out of her fight with Amanda Lemos. But we got Mackenzie Dern stepping up to the challenge. Shout out to Mackenzie Dern for keeping this fight alive. Shout out to Lemos for holding her end of the bargain by sticking to keeping the fight there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fighters have to understand, like, even the strive of to greatness is just showing up to fights. That's half the battle, is just to show up to fights. But if you're prone to injuries, hey, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how people can still categorize you in that greatness, especially if you don't even have 20 fights on your belt. But enough about that. We got two fighters in Lemos and Mackenzie Dern that I can guarantee this will be a barn burner. Both of these two girls coming off two losses. No, both of them coming off a loss off their last fight. Both of them are looking to get some get back. So I can guarantee a good fight between these two. But as for Tatianna Suarez, like I said, like, if you're striving for greatness and all the hype is around you, but you're just prone to injuries, it is what it is, right? Like, I don't know what more to say. Best way I can describe it is look up a hockey player by the name of Eric Lindros. Promising player, prone to injuries. You know, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And like, as of right now, in the WMMA community, you know, a few of you had me saying to keep that same energy when Lemos and Tatianna were to fight each other. Well, the energy's still there. I'm still showing up, but you know where Suarez is gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it, you know, Tatianna Suarez had the nerve to ask the UFC to pull it back. Like, who the hell is Tatianna Suarez to pull this weight? Girl, you barely even have barely have 15 fights on your record, let alone 20 fights. You have no belts on your you are a rising stock, you know, a promising stock, but something this, you know, keeps getting in the way of your success, right? So I don't know, maybe those are just signs, you know, just to take your own health into consideration first. Put that as a priority right now, and get back on your horse, and, you know, keep it moving. But like I said, I don't wish what I do wish on Tanya is a smooth, healthy recovery so she can get back on that horse. But you know, some injuries, that some fighters go through can be reoccurring, right? So, like, I believe her last injury of her last layoff was a back injury, right? I believe so. So those, like, if you're in a ring with the wrong fighter, a killer, you know, and you don't have a strong backbone, spine, like, that can be detrimental to your health, you know. So, like, with Tatianna Suarez pulling out this fight, there's levels to this thing. I like to, you know, point out, like, you know, showing up to your fights and being 100% looking after yourself is half the battle. And she, like I said, there's levels. You gotta keep up, maintain, and, you know, not just go in there wanting to fight. Like, you're gonna, when you reach the top of the mountain, just remember that you are gonna be a role model for a lot of people out there. And I know that overcoming adversity is something that people can relate to and resonate with, but also keeping professionalism and you know, knowing what's best for you is also part of the game as well, you know. Like, I don't know her team or whatever, but they need to start, you know, planning more smarter moves for her. I believe Tatiana's like 33 years old at the moment right now. So hey, we're gonna see how this injury does, how she does recovering after this injury. Hopefully, you know, she comes back to being 100%. But like I said, this fight was canceled, Tatiana versus Lemos, and we got Mackenzie Dern stepping up. That fight is also gonna be a good fight. So yeah, shout out to everyone, you know, tuning in. You have any comments, comment down below. Let's you know, let's debate this. Let's just talk about how, look, Tatiana's a good fighter, but there's just certain things that you face in life that you can't control, you know, and that's what that's what I feel is why I don't think Tatiana will reach her full potential, you know. Like, time is of the essence, and you know, I can only wish the best for her. But shout out to Lemos and Mackenzie Dern, you know, both of them great fighters, you know, hoping they put on a good show. No, I know they'll put on a good show because of the fact of their last fight. And as a fighter, your next fight will always be, after a loss, is to get some get back, you know. But that's all I got to say. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, you know. And yeah, even when with this story, like, I don't know how people are sensitive. This is just going out to certain YouTubers, not gonna mention no names, but if I put a comment and you take it out over something, like, I don't know whether you're sensitive or whatever, but hey man, like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and if you have to take out a person's comment in regards to a situation, you're a bitch in my book. And you can put it down however, you can take it however you like it, you know. But there are some good YouTubers that, you know, that let your comments fly, you know, because they respect the opinions. But other than that, like, you know who you are, and you a bitch, and I'm out. Peace.